Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Yeah, we are unfortunately still sort of in this sideways range down there. There is an interesting development down there I want to talk about. That's why I do another video today. It won't be a very long one, but still an interesting development down there I wanted to highlight. But nothing else has changed to previous videos. Yeah, we are still in this 5-wave move down here that started with this high on the 23rd of November, 1 to a very long third wave. Should soon get into the fourth and then come down in the fifth. That's still my view here. I did explain all the levels which are relevant for the wave 4 in a previous video between 347 and 412 and 464. These are the relevant levels for the wave 4, where the minimum is the 23.6 fib. The ideal target would be the 38.2 fib, and the maximum it should really do in a fourth wave is the 50% fib. And if it breaks above that level, then we have to admit, we have to accept that the overall low of the wave 2 was already in. Yeah, this wave 2 refers to the correction which should finish either here after one more low, yeah, so wave 4 and then 5 down to complete the higher degree wave 2, or it could finish already here. Primary expectation would be to get a fourth and a fifth and then start to rally. So I would like to see that fourth wave still, because so far on the way down we haven't really seen that fourth wave. I wouldn't really know which would be the fourth wave really. It would be a bit difficult really to label. The only one wave that could be relevant for that is if I put, for example, the fifth here, say, okay, this was the third, then we had a fourth here, and then this is sort of a fifth, but it just doesn't add up, and also it doesn't really add up with that latest movement that we had here, and it's also not really a replacement for that larger wave 4. What happened here, you can't even see it really. So yeah, I'm not so far convinced about that. I'm still looking at this getting a deeper wave 4, basically a bearish rally, and then come down in a 5. Again, as I said, it could also be that wave 2 already finishes here with that low, especially if we come down lower and lower and lower. Then I would have to change the wave count a bit. That's possible as well. I would then say we had a wave 1 here, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and all of this was a wave 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's possible as well, and it wouldn't be unusual. It would be a very long wave 5 then down here. That often happens in energy assets. Yeah, so yeah, these are the possibilities really. The point is, this is the area ideally somewhere here above 190. This thing should turn around, either in the wave 4 or finally bullish. But yeah, it also, it also gets on to my nerves. I know everybody's pissed off because this is just going, down, 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 down. I mean, nothing unexpected, but it just takes a long time, and now just sideways movement at the moment, doing nothing really. But it might indicate, that things might be changing soon. When this is the first sideways range really that we've had since for a long time. Yeah, I mean, this strong drop started middle of December. Yeah, so we've really had now several months of just dropping prices, and you can see how the momentum is declining. The negative momentum is declining. Maybe we soon see a bit of a move up. But I wanted to refer in this video to something down here. So first of all, we have an indication that the downward momentum is decreasing, but we don't really have a signal that the move up has started yet. So very important. Yeah, we need to see a break above 275 for that at the very least. For now, what I wanted to show you actually is this sideways movement, because possibly we see here a trend continuation pattern which could lead to another low. Actually, we've made another low today. Saw that earlier today, wanted to make a video, so I haven't made it until now, but you do call this in Elliott wave a so-called barrier triangle, where one of the sides, basically support in this case, is just flat, horizontal, and the trend continuation line basically here is descending in this case. So we've got a descending triangle, you could say, so-called barrier triangle as per Elliott wave. This, the way I drew it now, does normally only appear when we break down. Yeah. So from an Elliott wave count point of view, I would say we then had here an A wave. This is a B wave. This was a complex C wave. Here probably the D and the E, and we're now breaking down. That would make sense, given that after the E wave here we had quite a strong move down. You typically see that as the triangle breaks. Yeah. So the E wave is normally the last wave of the triangle. The only thing here is, okay, maybe it's a contracting triangle, not a barrier triangle. I just see that now because the D wave was higher than the B wave, so it's actually contracting, which doesn't make any difference really. So a bit like that, okay, would be perfect, perfect triangle. And we already broke below the B wave low, so the triangle is broken, and that indicates further downside. Now, how far down do we go? First of all, it's not guaranteed anyway, yeah, but what you do to measure now the, there's never a guarantee this will play out, I have to say, but it is likelihood probabilities. This is a interesting Elliott wave triangle, and I highlight that to you here, and you normally have a confirmation that it breaks when you break the B wave, and that is done. So this would suggest further continuation maybe over the coming days. Reason is it's a triangle. Trend continuation pattern. That's what Elliott waves suggest, okay? This would change. So I would only change my view now if we break above the E wave high. Then this is invalid, okay? So 259.4. Getting above that level would sort of end this downtrend now. So how to measure the target? There are clear rules. We extend the BD wave, so the BD line and the CA line to the beginning of the triangle. Now you could argue, discuss where it is, but just choose this. Doesn't need to be 100% accurate. And then we go to the end of the E wave, add it, yeah, and then we get our triangle thrust, and that should take us down to 227 next. It will be interesting to see if we get there. Leave the line on the chart. Let's see. Current price action would suggest we do get one more leg down because it's just sideways consolidation. So that's going to be interesting. So I want to highlight that to you. And that's it. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.